of that. If you give black a couple of moves, maybe I play d4, but on the other hand, I might even play a move like queen e7, play h5, and place my queen on f6 and say, my king is safe. He's baiting the knight to go to a worse square.
F6 Whoa. Is surprising. I thought that moves like queen c3, you always had d4.
F6.
This is surprising.
We have to look at e4, allowing queen h6.
Yeah.
What did Levon plan against this? Because this is the obvious move.
Well, h5 on the previous move was the one to consider. Has he just completely missed?
I don't understand here, Amon.
What's occurring? He's got his hand on his head.
Check. You can't go king back.
It's over.
If you go king h8, you take on f6. I don't see a move.
F6 hits the queen, the rook, the h7 pawn. Levon had his hand on his head. Like, he completely missed it. And you can see just the body language. We can take the board off the screen and you know who is winning.
Wow. There's
that's
no
a one-mover.
Safety for the king.
That's a one-mover. Levon Aronian cannot believe that he just missed it. You know what? E4. Did he see queen h6? What did he think was the intention after e4? I think he expected queen c3, Eric. It's possible he didn't see that diagonal opening up. He was tunnel vision on the center. Maybe expected only queen c3 because I don't have another explanation.
Now Levon needs to think, what's the best way to play to keep myself in the game? He's facing a lost position, but can he come up with some counterplay? Sacrifice his queen for a rook and a knight. Do you put your king on h8 here? And after knight takes f6, you can't even play rook takes d1 because queen takes h7 is checkmate.
I think you have to play king h8. King g8 walks into knight f6. End of story.
Yes.
King f7 walks into queen takes h7, knight h6. There's going to be a checkmate there with rook takes e4 or queen g8. So this is just pure frustration because king h8 should be on the board right now.
Yeah, Levon's just trying to stabilize his thoughts, but even if he does, we don't have a move here. King h8, knight takes f6. As you mentioned, king f7. I can take on h7 and even follow up with maybe knight h6 check, and the king gets chased to the middle of the board where it gets checkmated on the e-file.
Yep.
We're staring at a completely lost position with no counterplay. One of the worst blunders. Levon Aronian has been so consistent this past month during the EWC, and here he's made an elementary blunder.
Yeah, and that is a game-costing blunder, a match-costing blunder. He will be eliminated because of it. King h8 is the only move that I can see here, but you can just see the frustration, Eric, from the mental perspective. It takes a while for you to even admit that, okay, I have to play a lost move. He's finally come to that realization.
Resignation, Levon
and
Aronian
wins. Wow, Team Falcons.
You see the players on camera. Levon is probably telling him, I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I missed that. I thought you'd play this. And Hikaru has to be relieved. He didn't have to work as hard as he probably expected. Levon was such a tough opponent. But at the end of the day, we're all capable of making blunders. And it was terrible timing for Levon to make that blunder.
Terrible timing for Levon, who's had such a consistent, such a good event. And let's not forget, coming through the last chance qualifier and making it here. Such an impressive run, but we're talking about Hikaru Nakamura, the winner of this matchup. Eric, you mentioned